I just wondered, do you know how long this is going to be?
So
we're trying to get to Hull. We've got a ferry to catch, you see.
Because there's another accident over there, and there's another accident over there.
Really? Well, that's the way we were. Is that the way to Otley?
Yeah. What, has there been a crash that way now as well?
So, we've decided to come on the motorway to save time, and this is another accident by the looks of things. Why? What's the problem?
last year. Yeah, 24. I booked you for 20. How come I booked you? That's right. I won't let you check it in.
I only booked it at the start of this year.
Security incident which we had from shoreside prevent us from sailing has now been resolved. So that has now been resolved. I do apologise for this delay in our sailing this evening.
Hi guys, well, welcome back to the channel.
Hello.
So I'm here with the best mate.
How are you doing, guys?
This is Grant, and we're actually on the first day. We're in the UK. We're on the way to the ferry in Hull, and this is our European tour. That I've made reference to this a few times. I think I talked about it in the annual roundup that I made last year, knowing this was going to come up in 2025. And yeah, I've not really gone into any details about where we're going, so I thought I'll just give you a bit of an overview as to what the plan is for the week and a bit. Hopefully that doesn't fall over and smash another set of lens guards, because the premium ones are now not on that, because I know it does. And we'll show you the luggage setup that we've got. That's also pretty cool, and it's brand new for both of us.
It's the same for both of us as well. So.
Yeah, and we've got Bluetooth intercoms now as well. Yeah, if that falls over, that will ruin the trip, because all the footage will be shit. So yeah, we're in the northwest of England at the moment, and this is the first time we're going over to Europe using the Hull to Rotterdam ferry. We've been once before, and I've been twice, once with you and once without. And what a ball ache. I was on the Fireblade at the time, all the way down through the side of London sort of thing, around the whatever it is.
Calais for crossing. It's all well and good, the crossing, but the actual ride down to Dover isn't ideal. Yeah. And then you've still got quite a bit of France to get through before you get to where you want to be. So we thought we'd do a different route and basically use the ferry as the mileage logger.
Yeah, well, and if you add it up, so we paid, it was £400 each, which one cabin, a shared cabin. You couldn't book it online like that, because you book a vehicle and a cabin. I was like, well, I want two vehicles, but only one cabin. So I just rang them up and they sorted it all. And yeah, but all right, 400 quid's a little bit expensive, but when you look at the mileage on the bike, about 300 or so miles or so, 3 fuel stops, and another 6 hours onto your day, and then you end up in Calais of all places. Yeah. You know, so I think this is much better. And I think before we were really pressed to go down as far south of France as we could see, but there's loads of good stuff in the north. So day one we're going to Valkenburg. It's basically in the tip of the Netherlands, where Belgium and sort of Germany are. It's in that little slither there. So my family have been a few times, and they do the cycle race, the Amstel Gold. They go and watch it. God, I'm just a bit nervous. I might bring it forward. So they've recommended it, and I thought, well, I'll go and see it for myself.
You'd have thought in the 3 years you'd have been doing this, you might have actually got a little bit less amateur about all your videography.
You should know me better than that. Yeah. So, yeah, so we're going to Valkenburg for a night. I love the idea of like moto camping and stuff, but we're not doing any of that today. We're full with just going in hotels and just clothes and stuff. I will give you a walk around the bikes just to give you a demo. So night one's Valkenburg. Then we're off to Germany. So we're staying. It's near the Ryden village, but when I Google that, there's 2 Ryden villages. So there's one further south. So we're staying. It's like almost like I think it's like a bit of a wooden lodge type hotel right next to a lake. Lovely. It's really lovely. So we're staying there. We're going to go and see the Nürburgring as well. You can't ride on it anymore. Not that we would, but yeah. So we'll watch the cars go round. Then after that, we're off to Luxembourg. So we've got a night in Luxembourg. There's a fantastic hotel I can sort of put pictures up of. We're not in that. Well, I did book it, but they said, oh, we're shut that week. And I was like, well, I can't plan a whole trip around one hotel. But yeah, you sort of drove into underground parking. There was a bike wash facilities. There was tools there. You could just go and do some repairs if you needed. It's quite good. And they had a spa, so you know, you get a pedicure. But we're not there. We're somewhere else. After Luxembourg, we're off to France. So we've got an Airbnb in a place called Montcornet, something like that. And after France, we're then off to Belgium. We're going to stay in Bruges, and I don't think you've stayed there.
Never been to Bruges.
Bruges, which is lovely. I have actually stayed there, and I remember that big courtyard where you've got that big steeple or whatever it is. I'm sat there on there having a glass of red wine and a steak, just watching people go by, and it was wonderful. So we'll do that. And I've got some steakhouse recommendations off my dad for Valkenburg as well.
Okay, nice.
For tomorrow night. And then we've got 2 nights in Amsterdam. So I've never seen Amsterdam.
What, you'd been before?
I didn't actually get into Amsterdam.
Okay.
I was on the border. I was close enough that you could buy weed. Someone told me that. But not in Amsterdam as such. So I didn't see any prostitutes.
Well, I'm sure we'll go on. I've talked to a mate who's been recently on a stag do, and he said, well, you can't basically go into Amsterdam without going to the red light district. So
it's for culture.
You also physically can't get in without walking through
right.
it.
Oh, well, there you go. They've got you, haven't they?
Yeah.
So
we'll get on the sleazy bit and have a watch of all the old men going in.
Yeah, or coming out with a smile on their face.
Yeah.
It's funny, I have been told, I think it was my dad, he's been to Amsterdam, saw the red light district, and apparently it's not what you think. Like, I'm expecting stunning models at the window. I think it's like 45-year-old women trying to pay the bills, or more. So anyway, we'll go and have a look.
Whatever catches your fancy, I guess.
Well, I mean, I like the older women.
Yeah.
But yeah, my setup's a little bit rough and ready at the moment because I've just had to unpack to get some of this out because I didn't plan very well. But let's have a look around Grant's. Hopefully we'll do it on the tripod. So these are the SW Motec saddlebags, and we've actually got the same setup, and we've got a Krager R30 tail pack.
US 30.
Sorry, it's the R's the rucksack, isn't it? US 30. Thank you for the correction there.
Both are really actually very good. This is the first time I've ridden with them completely. Setup wise, the Motec has a frame on both sides that you just connect to the sort of the rear foot peg bracket, which was easy enough to do. And then it's a Velcro strap over the seat to connect the two together, and then there's a clip just for safety, I guess. Yeah. Just in case that failed. And the Krager, again, very easy to set up. You've got 4 loops that you've put either underneath or around the subframe, or whatever you've got. I've got mine on the rear, at least on the grab rails.
Yeah.
But again, very secure, easy to work, and a great bag, waterproof. Both of them waterproof. Yeah. So,
well, what we'll do, I've mentioned. So on my bike, they don't sell a fitting kit for the Tuono 1100. They do sell one for the 660. I've had to frig around with it a little bit with bracketry, but I finally made it work. And I did make a video. Yeah, I did make a video after doing it. So there is a video on the channel that sort of goes into a bit more about the spacers and all that sort of stuff. And on that I mentioned, I'll show you, maybe not in the ferry, but when we get to Valkenburg, I'll probably lay out all the stuff out on the bed, just so you can see how much you get in. So these are 30 litres, as we've said. And then the the saddlebags are 15 zipped up, and this is expanded, gives you 20 either side. So I've got, 70 litres, which is significant, I think, really, for...
We're going for 9 days, or was it 10 days?
Something like that.
And I've talking for myself, I've overpacked clothes. I've got way more clothes than what's necessary. It is full, but I'm sure you could get a little bit more in there if you needed to.
Yeah.
So you get plenty room in 70 litres.
I keep holding the microphone to me because I'm not used to doing it with 2.
Well, I've got my earplugs in still, so I'm talking over loud. So maybe hopefully you've picked it up as well.
Yeah. So and I'm not carrying a rucksack because it does foul, doesn't it, the bag? So I didn't want to be doing that.
It's just uncomfortable as well. Even if it's light and the shoulder straps are nice, it still just digs in after a bit. And if you can avoid a rucksack, always do it, I think. Yeah, and we've got the intercom. So Grant's you've got a Cardo Cardo, yeah.
Cardo.
Freecom.
And I've got the Scorpion Exocom, which is not going to be as good, and I'm aware of that. And I think we've just been sort of trialing it. Some of the stuff I'm saying I've got to sort of repeat. We'll see how that goes. We've just got to not get frustrated with it.
Yeah, I think probably when we get to the ferry, at least when we've got a bit more time, we'll maybe tinker with the microphone on yours and see if that helps.
Yeah.
But hopefully you guys can pick it up when we're riding and you hear both of us in conversation.
Yeah. So we're gonna saddle up very, very shortly, and yeah, we're gonna head to Hull. So we've got probably 2 to 3 hours, give or take. We'll stop, get some fuel, maybe get some food towards the end. And when we get on, I'll show you the ferry as well, because I'm interested to see what it's like. And apparently it's quite good for entertainment. It's quite a big boat. And we sail at about 8 p.m. and we get there at 8 a.m. So 12 hours to relax, have a good sleep, and just get there refreshed as well. We've done nothing for 12 hours.
Yeah.
So yeah. So thanks for checking out the video. Hopefully you like the series. Not sure how many videos we'll do. This might be a short one, so we might put Valkenburg into this first one, but we'll figure that out nearer the time. And yeah, join the ride.
Avoid motorways.
We'll get there at 6.
Really? Always get straight on the boat.
Yeah.
Happy?
Yep.
Not left anything, have we? No?
Don't think so.
All zipped up. I've got Grant behind, so if anything falls out, he'll be able to tell me.
Everything falls out of mine.
Right then, off we go. Put the visor down because this helmet isn't that good for audio, but I've kind of fallen in love with it now. I've got the the intercom on and stuff like that. It's quite handy, and if everything's gone well, I've wired up a second mic in the helmet so you can actually hear Grant talking. But we were going to try and do a trial run, but just everything getting in the way, and we've not had a chance. So. And you can only really do it once for the footage, because once it's done, it's done. Oh. Got brand new Michelin Pilot 6s on, power 6s. Scrubbed in the rear a little bit, but nothing significant. Yeah, 3 hours 20. That might come down a little bit if we're slightly flexible with the speed limit.
Depends how many tractors we're still behind.
Yeah, saying that. So yeah, you may have noticed as well, I've gone for the original mirror setup on the bike. I went for a very small trial run with the panniers on, and saddlebag should I say, and you couldn't really see anything, to be honest. So it's quite nice having that visibility. I just think it looks awful, to be honest, the standard setup, because they're so wide.
Yeah, they are now the widest part of your bike, including the saddlebags.
Well, that's a good gauge, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the previous owner of the bike, he put the Evotech weights on and the brake lever guard, so I thought I'll stick them back on, which still look okay actually. But yeah, the view is, we've not really pressed for time, but the view is that we'll come and do the A road or the back roads as much as we can, because it's still part of the journey really. And I think it says, I read the ferry instructions that came this morning, so check-in closes an hour and a half before departure, which I forget whether that's 8 or 8:30, but let's work to 8.
We're departing at 8:30, so check-in closes at 7.
Okay, and I think it said try and get there at least 30 minutes before check-in closes. So 6:30, so what's our journey putting us on? Okay, 5:43, so we've got time for a stop and whatever. I think the maximum we're doing is about, I'm going to say 4 at max hours in a day.
Yeah.
But what I will do, so I've actually planned it all out. I do like a spreadsheet, and I've planned everything out, so I'll maybe talk you through that on the ferry, guys. And yeah, because I kind of look at what day of the travel, what date, what mileage, what kilometres, even calculated approximate fuel costs, just so we get a budget for the trip. We're doing about 1,000 miles in total. Got all the hotels in, any waypoints, because again, if you just follow the sat nav on the phone, it'll take you the quickest route. But there's other places we want to kind of see, so I've got that captured. Check-in times, check-out times, comments for parking and all that sort of stuff, deposits paid, balance to be paid. So it's quite a handy little spreadsheet that I use, and we'll be able to find out in that how long we're riding, because I captured that as well. So yeah, we'll just sort of meander our way over there, and probably pick up on this video somewhere probably near Hull actually, and show you the checking in experience and how all that goes, and what documents we've left at home. So yeah, catch you in a bit, guys.
Back that way and turn left at the church and take you right the way around and back at the top.
Well, we'll have a sat nav. Thanks for the advice there. Yeah, we're going to miss our bloody holiday. The whole thing's booked.
Well, I had turn left. You know where we were stuck in traffic for a bit, but there was a turn left we could have done. That's what my sat nav was telling me. So
Let's have a look.
Do that.
I don't know which way is which. 6 o'clock. We've only got half an hour to play with. I'll just go and speak to them. Hello. I just wondered, do you know how long this is going to be?
So
we're trying to get to Hull. We've got a ferry to catch, you see.
You can come. How far sort of back are you?
Just this, where that guy stood.
You can go this way. The other thing is there is another collision a little bit further up there, so there's quite some delays that way.
Oh right.
We're just recovering the last vehicle now. So once that's done, we'll sort of clear the road a bit, and then we should be ready to go.
So is it what we're talking, more like 10 minutes or an hour, do you think, or?
I don't think it'd been an hour, more like half, but I wouldn't like to put an exact figure on it.
What to do?
Yeah. No, it's difficult, I'm afraid.
Yeah, no worries. Well, yeah. What was it? Two cars, or?
I honestly don't quite know what's happened. I got here a bit later on.
Okay.
To man the scene, but yeah, they're all being recovered now, so hopefully.
So this way there's an accident as well.
There's a further, yeah.
Sorry.
Can I either go that way? Either that way or turn around.
Is there a third alternative? Do you know? I'm not familiar with the area.
Where is it? Did you try to get to Hull?
So this was going Harrogate way, I think, and
you can get to Harrogate back that way, and if you turn left, it's down sort of by Houston Reservoir. Hey, you can either turn that way or turn around. I would like to put a figure on it.
So not great, guys. We don't know. Standard, guy's trimming his nails out of his window. So, hiya mate. So she's not sure how long. It could be half an hour, probably not a full hour if we wait. She said you can. So we need to get to Harrogate. Where is it? Harrogate's there, and then through. So you can maybe come down here to Otley or something. But it's to make sure for the Otley Pool, Wheaton.
Would be it if we got just around, but it's just we'd have to go far enough away to get away from all this.
Yeah, because they're there, these roads.
But I was just talking to our mate here. that is the last vehicle to move out of the way, and it's just got onto the truck.
But is there any more? Well,
I think we commit to waiting.
Okay.
Because if we head back, it's going to add 20 minutes to the journey anyway. And
that is a good idea.
Half an hour, but do you think she's going to be?
Let's get our.
I don't know.
Sorry, let's get our audios sorted as well, so we know what we're doing with.
Why don't we wait 10-15 minutes and then go and ask again?
Well, she had no clue. We'll get the same answer. She just said we've got a vehicle to clear, and then yeah.
Was she saying anything about the accident up there?
Oh yeah.
No, we don't know, but
because there's another accident over there, and there's another accident over there.
Really? Well, that's the way we were. Is that the way to Otley?
Yeah. What? Has there been a crash that way now as well?
Well,
What's going on?
no, when we started, when we arrived, and I had a word with them, and they said there's an accident. The first left down here, and there's an accident there. So the only way you can get around it is if you go all the way down to the roundabout. So you go through Otley. But on the sat nav, that's like, I mean, we're 6 minutes away from destination, and the sat nav said, well, if you go that way, it's going to be an hour.
Wow.
So we just.
So a little update on the, we're at a car scene of an accident. Apparently there's an accident that way, there's an accident that way, and there's an accident that way. So I just, I was looking at this verge here to see if we could maybe squeeze the bikes over and if they'd let us through, because no, they put the car on the van now, they're just sweeping the road up. And they just said, if you give us 10 minutes, we should be done. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, worst case, we'll be rebooking a ferry. Thing is, we've got a sequential every night. It's booked in so we'd have to just miss Valkenburg out and just drive straight to Germany. So anyway, little update later.
Right, guys, bit of an update. Thank God we stopped here because apparently there's. Well, we're going now, but there was more accidents around there. Fuck me, what a... You don't need this on your holiday, do you? You're in the way, so I'm going to have to... Oh, look at that.
Very good.
Crunch. I'll just move forward so I'm out of your... Right, well, we're getting... Oh, there's a bike coming through. I'm going to just roll forward, Grant.
Okay.
Oh, they're still sweeping up.
Still might be a while then.
Well, no, I think they're just they're sweeping with their feet, mate. So, do you want to?
Yeah, there's a bike around as well now.
Yeah, three sets of fixed penalty points for the illegal exhaust.
5 minutes for them.
Okay, thank you.
Move this, move out the lane then.
Cheers, buddy. We can go now, surely. Six o'clock, right. And I'm on 2 bars, mate, so I'm going to need a fuel stop in 20.
Okay. Puncture.
Jesus, right, well. Do me a favour, Graham. Don't have an accident. Can you still hear me, mate?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh,
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah. Well, not when we're at speed though.
What's this guy waiting for?
He's been told to. We've got told to stop.
Oh, okay.
Okie dokie.
See what sort of how much traffic there is over here.
Yeah.
Over miles.
So, we've decided to come on the motorway to save time, and this is another accident by the looks of things. Like, what have we got to do to get on holiday? I thought we were out the woods. No idea what it is. We've got an hour in hand, is all. Although it does seem to be moving, I don't know what. Plus 8 minutes roadworks, fucking great. I better see some fucking builders digging. Oh, I want to cut this line, but someone on a dash cam will do me. I'm really grumpy. Really grumpy. It's supposed to be starting my holiday. Temperature's nice though. I've lost comms with Grant, so I've got to moan on my own as well now. No one to listen to me. Check the bikes. Oh, missed it. Won't mind jumping in that shower when we get there as well, if they've got one in the cabin.
Talk.
Hello, hello?
Hello, hello. You're very crackly.
Oh, maybe because we're too close.
Yeah, very crackly. But hopefully it improves.
It does actually, doesn't it? It seems to improve when we go.
So we've got 21 minutes to go, supposedly. Get there for 4:15. 4:15.
I wish.
6:15.
Yeah, this helmet is a bit heavy with the GoPro on, but what to do? Right, so we're on the final stretch now, guys, to Hull, and I might want to get a bit of speed up. It's quite a short slip road, that, isn't it, really? We always moan about British roads and roadworks and stuff like that. I haven't seen anything like it. The amount of shit we've had to put up with to get us to Hull, of all places. But yeah, we're 9 minutes away now. Everything's just been dug up and it's quite frustrating. But yeah, we just filled up at the services there, and it should be good to go for most of tomorrow now. We're still having issues with the audio. I can hear Grant, but he can't hear me. So we'll get there with it though. But yeah, quite fortunate now and feeling very happy to finally be in Hull. Probably not heard that many times, but to be fair, I give Hull a bad rep. I don't even know what it's like. I've never been round it. But yeah, honestly, at one point I did think, bloody hell, is our trip going to be scuppered? It was a bit touch and go at some points.
Look where he's going as well. Here we go to the nearest prostitute when he gets home.
Here's one thing. Have you got European breakdown cover?
What?
That's one thing I was thinking before. I don't know whether I'm covered for European breakdown cover. In which case, if I'm not, I'll buy it on the ferry. Yeah, I think it'll only be about a tenner for a week or something, but yeah, you don't want to go without that. Terminal 2, Z-bugger only.
Oh, that's swimming.
I'll follow him. Terminal 1. I didn't look at the terminals, to be honest, but yeah, we went to Rotterdam. So yeah, I think, guys, I think that's our boat. How do you get on it though? Vehicle check-in. Coaches, cars. See, they never have signs for motorbikes on these things. Hello, you okay?
Are you on your bookings together?
Yes.
You should have been in the same lane.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Give us your passport.
Yeah, okay. Do you want me to just back it up?
No, you're all right. Well, so there's nobody in
Right.
the queue, so we're not. But in future, if you come, if you've booked him or he's booked you,
Yeah, yeah.
just go in the same lane. It's just less complicated.
No, that's good. I didn't know, so thanks for letting us know. Do you need my booking reference, or is he sorting it?
No.
You got it.
He's a foot passenger.
No, so when I called the team a while ago because I wanted to book 2 people into one cabin.
So I've got Charlton and Armour.
Yeah, I've got 2 registrations against the reference numbers. I clarified it with the person on the phone.
So this is for your bike only. What, the Armour one? We've got it.
Why? What's the problem?
Last year. It says,
Last year?
Yeah, 24. I've booked you for 20. How come they booked you? That's right, won't let you check it in.
I only booked it at the start of this year.
I know you will have done.
Yeah.
It's the call centre that you use.
Yeah, because what happened was.
Passes the reference in and you can.
Right.
I'll change.
Yeah, because well, unless I do it differently next time. So basically, when I was going on the website trying to book, I wanted to book for my bike and a cabin.
Yeah.
But I wanted to share a cabin, and it was trying to give us 2 separate cabins.
Yeah.
So I rang them
what
up.
you have to do, So I know you can only book. You can book 4 in a cabin, but then you've got to book the bike onlys. But you can't book the bike onlys on the website. You've got to ring them up to do the bike onlys.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't want 2 rooms, so I rang them up and got it all sorted and got the registrations down as well. And
but as I say, as you can see, even on your reference 20. I don't know how they've done it. I don't know how they're possible to do it at the back date.
Right. Yeah.
But,
well, as long as we can get there, I'll be happy.
Done.
All sorted. Oh, is that it
It's all
now?
done. I'll pass you that, and that's your cabin key in your bag.
Okay, thank you. So it's definitely a week on Sunday, isn't it?
Yes,
Coming back.
the 6th. Saturday. You sail back Saturday, get back Sunday morning.
Sorry, yeah, correct.
Yeah.
So what? You just follow around to?
Yeah, just follow around and look down eventually.
Great stuff. Thank you. I've lost something, by the way.
That was a bit of a. So did you, she was saying the bike wasn't on the way out, but it is on the way back.
No, well, so it's effectively a foot passenger and a bike with an extra bike.
Right.
Because a foot pack, I don't know. In fact, that don't make sense.
See over there.
Just doing a video and Grant's on the phone to his baby, his son.
Huh?
Right, so we've just been given the call to go through. I don't know what documents they need off us because, well, I've got my boarding ticket thingy there. I hope it don't blow off. So, this is the boat. Oh, we're driving on the right already. I think it's quite exciting, this sort of stuff. It's very adventuresque, isn't it? Oh, we're going up. But yeah, the boats I'm used to are the Isle of Man, so this one's quite a significantly bit larger. I think they're going to bring us around the other side. Right, gotta take everything off now. Right then. Not left any. Thank you. It's funny, everyone else has left their stuff on. I've got everything with me. That's the sort of person I am. I've even got my support strap thingies, just in case some little scrap bag. Lift. Just in case. Oh, in fact, actually, do you want to take the stairs so we'd get some, show the world? Yeah, if someone wants to take your stuff and just fuck with you a bit. I will be in there in a few minutes. $91.58, $91.52. What's this here? Oh wow! Another bar upstairs. $91.58.
$91.58.
Yeah. I can just see one door though. Oh, maybe go round.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. YouTube will just hear a lot of heavy breathing from me, although some people pay good money for that. Right. That's 9158, right? Or is that a...
9158.
That's where we are.
There we go.
You got to feed it in gently. I've been told that before. Oh,
Can you get through?
I'm stuck. Well, fuck me. I thought they were a bit bigger than this.
We have four ends.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, actually the bottom.
Yeah, I'll climb.
You're a lie boy. I'll get your bags.
Cheers, man.
We don't have room for anything to do.
I know, I thought that. I thought it was... it's a basic cabin, to be honest. I just thought it was going to be a bit bigger. So just a very quick walk around. This is the cabin, so it's a bit small. That'll obviously that'll fold down, and we've got the ladders. So yeah, it's a bit small. I've seen some, and I think I saw the upgraded pictures, and they look quite nice actually, for sort of thingies. But you know, this is what it is. Now let's have the water running. Although we are in the ocean, so there should be plenty more where that came from. So yeah, we're off to the bar now for a much needed beer, and we need to get some food as well. The idea, we were going to get food at a pub nearby, but with everything that went on today we didn't get a chance. So yeah, let's go. So cabins are that way. We've just come through. We're just having a quick look at the bars. It looks pretty cool. So look at the size of this boat. All the cabins are laid out here. We're on deck 9 at the moment. Apparently there's like outside areas on 12. So I've just been in the Irish bar, had a nice IPA. Apparently there's a cinema, but we're going to go have a look around. Yeah, that's the a la carte that we're talking about, and then there's the buffet restaurant, which is on the lower deck 8, I think he said. So yeah, let's do that. Well, that didn't take very long, we were there a minute ago. It's
Wine bar.
half the boat. Oh, right, next stop, wine bar. Cheers then, Grant.
Cheers, mate. To the first day. Eventful. Ride here.
Yeah, it was a difficult day, to be quite honest. We had a nice sort of, we left, reasonably, with reasonable time. We had a bit of an intro, which we did, which was obviously seen by now, and that was nice. A bit of repacking, I had to get some stuff out, so we weren't rushing.
We had plenty of time, didn't we?
Yeah, then we hit the road, and then obviously things just started to sort of unravel a little bit. We decided to take the non-tolls, non-motorway route, but I was just getting a little bit anxious on the duration. I just could see we didn't have that much left. Then we decided we were going to speed things up and take a more direct route, and then we at that point came into a bloody accident. And there apparently were 3 accidents on the only 3 exit roads to where we needed to go, which is like the worst bit. Then we were onto the motorway, weren't we, with more queues and...
I think rush hour traffic on a Friday afternoon didn't help.
Yeah.
But that was sort of expected when we with the time on the sat nav.
Yeah.
It wasn't, we didn't lose time with that, but it was just still something we didn't want to have to do.
Yeah.
Queue up in the traffic on the motorway.
Yeah, so, and then pretty straightforward onboarding. Getting on board.
Really good,
fantastic.
actually, on board.
Yeah, you've got to strap your own bike down. So in the Isle of Man on the ferry there, they basically say, stop, come forward, stop, side standing gear, you bugger off, and then they just sort it for you.
Dover as well was the same.
Right.
When I went on my own, and I think coming back with you,
I have done it myself, but they were there to help. Our guy was sat back and was, and this isn't an issue or a contentious issue or anything like that, but there's not many English people on this boat, or what do you call them? Not Flemish, is that the Belgian? Netherlandish? Dutch. But yeah, it's we were trying to work out what.
In terms of the workers, that is. Obviously, it's either English or Dutch.
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't mean.
Travellers.
Yeah. No, but yeah, no, it's interesting. We were trying to work out. I watched a program on cruise ships once, and I think there's something to do with where the boat is registered. It means you can pay different wages, rates, and whatnot. But everyone's kind of Filipino. But very pleasant people and great service. So
better service than if we were English.
No complaints there. But yeah, the guy downstairs basically said, "Oh, you need to strap your bike." Because I put it in gear, put the side stand down. I was like unpacking. So yeah, you need to strap it down. And I'm thinking, well, what if I do it wrong and not do it tight enough? And then what if there's a big wave and then my bike falls over and hits another person's bike? It's a bit of a risk, but I don't know. Seems to work. So anyway, we've had a few drinks in the different bars, and we've come to this wine bar. And I asked for a wine list, and the menu he gave us, the first bottle of wine was about 60 quid.
17.90.
Was it? Yeah, then there was a 70 and a 90, and yeah, he said, I said, I'll have a glass of Cabernet Sauvignon. And then he gave us a taste, and he said, "Oh, do you want the bottle? It's only a few quid more." And I'm like, "My God, how much are you charging by the glass?" And I said, "How much is that bottle?" He said, £26. So must be the select menu. But yeah, so we've had a great time chilling out on the boat. I think we just needed a bit of a relax, just everything catching up on us, and like work for me as well as you, kids, more for you as well. So yeah, this was a good sort of relax, a long boat trip. we left it a bit late. We were talking about all sorts of family type stuff and history and memories, and we lost track of time. And the restaurants both, I think, shut about 9:30, and it was about 9:15 when we got there. So we thought, well, rather than going to the a la carte, we've got to make you a meal. We just went to the buffet, which we can grab as much stuff as we want. We both loaded 2 plates. You've got a picture actually. I'm looking there, hungry and happy. 2 plates. We had a cheese board, small one.
Dessert on top of that.
And some mousses and whatnot. But we ate it all.
It was actually really good food.
To be fair, we didn't waste anything. yeah, spot on.
I couldn't have complained actually for what we got and for how long I'm sure that food was out for as well.
Yeah.
It was really good food, so
we got probably the worst of it, didn't we?
Yeah.
But it was still good.
Yeah.
And I can't recall whether I mentioned it on an earlier part of the video. Apparently I've heard from a friend of a friend that the breakfast is a bit manic on the ferry. Like everyone pushing and shoving, trying to get in, trying to load up, running out of food sometimes. Just what I've heard. But we're not bothered about that, are we? We're going to get a nice cafe 20 minutes away from here and, crack on. We're actually, the last shots of this video, we're going to go out on the balcony. It's like a bit of a smoker's balcony in a bar and stuff. That's where they go to go outside. So, but there's some nice chairs and we're just going to sort of see, can we see any lights? What's the sky like? And just take a couple of clips of the boat in the middle of the ocean. So that'll be nice. But there's 2 things I'm going to show you now. The first one I forget, the second one is the plan, isn't it?
What is the second one?
I don't know, there was something else in my mind. So I've got an MOT certificate.
Yeah, by law in Europe, you've got to ride with your MOT certificate, V5, insurance documents, which we've got. You don't need to see any of that, but
yeah.
The thing we want to show you is the plan for the trip.
Yeah. So basically, this is the all the bookings that we've got. It'll all be on Airbnb. We won't need it anyway. But this is every night that we've got booked away. Making a right big deal of it. But we also didn't mention the ferry check-in experience. I think I had it on video. But yeah, that was a bit. Yeah, you put your trust in people to do something right, and it doesn't always go to plan.
Well, the actual experience was quite good. There was no queue.
There
was 0 queue. We got straight up to the gate. It was just then we realised that we might not have had an extra bike on.
Yeah.
And we were a bit, well, what do we do here? But they did all right, didn't they?
Yeah, to be fair. So I'm going to give you this. So I think I mentioned earlier on the ride, I'm a bit of a spreadsheet man. So I've got a plan for everything, and this is the plan for our trip. So I'm not sure whether you can see it. I can maybe put a PDF or put something on the video. We've basically got, what day of the trip is it? Where are the rest days? So this is only a 10-day trip, so I've only got one in green, which is Amsterdam. Obviously, what's the date? What's the starting location? What's the end location? What country are we in? How many miles is it, or kilometres? And then obviously all up mileage. What's the riding time in hours? What are the waypoints that are good in terms of cities and villages? What hotel are we staying at? What's the approximate cost? Any comments? Fuel cost assumptions? Other costs, pretty much about 50 quid a day for food and drink, but it might be more. And then total cost. So between 1,500 quid and 2 grand and 1,000 miles, that's... Is that 1,000? I can't read upside down.
Yeah, 1,000
foot. Right, yes, 1,000 miles and 1,600 quid. That might be more like 2 grand, might be a bit less. Probably about right. So, yeah, that's how I do it. And then at the bottom one, I've basically just got the accommodation specifics. So, location, specific name of the hotel, how much it costs, what I paid. Obviously, me and Grant were splitting the cost 50-50. What's the balance to pay? So there's only one hotel on this. I've actually got to pay a balance. I don't know why that is. I don't think it let me pay in full or something, or because I've tried to pay in full where I can, so it's just done and dusted. But yeah, pay on the day. When can we arrive from? When can we check out? And one of them, as well, has got parking that we've got to go somewhere else to, but it's included, but it's just down the road.
What's the? I was quite intrigued by this brag.
Oh, blue, red, amber, green. It's like red is bad, green is good.
They're all green.
So they're all booked. Yeah. So I had reds where I had no place to stay, and ambers where I've reached out to them but they've not responded. This should be blue now because with one green because I'm not paid. This should all be blue, but I've not updated it. We booked this like a year ago. We booked this nearly a year ago. So we were actually, as we're looking at this, saying we're going to get it out because we want to check for tomorrow. So I'm actually curious. So tomorrow we're going from Rotterdam to Valkenburg, obviously in the Netherlands. It's about 153 kilometres. 2 hours 45.
That's not bad at
that
all,
was what we were trying to find out. How long we got riding tomorrow because we're knackered. So yeah. So and then what time can we check in? That might be down here. So Valkenburg. Villa Valkenburg, check-in 3 p.m. So we're going to get off the boat at 8 o'clock. No, sorry. The boat docks at 8:30. I'm guessing, give it an hour, worst case. We can get off at 9:30. And we can't check in until 3. And we've got 3 hours of riding. So we've got basically 3 hours spare, haven't we?
No, hang on. Looking at this again. The first one.
230 kilometres was 144 miles.
4.5 hours.
Oh, right, I'm upside down here. Sorry, that's day 1, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's
So we've actually got quite.
So we've got 4 hours 30. Oh, great.
One of our longest, our joint longest ride time tomorrow.
Well, and that is, by the way,
We've probably got the earliest start tomorrow because we don't. Essentially start off the boat. There's not like a check out at 11 o'clock and we can have an easy morning relax. It is get up, go.
Yeah. So you're right. That is if we take these waypoints. So I don't even know where I am. What line are we?
You've got 8:45 arrival in Rotterdam. So you
oh right. So it's just I think it's a direct thing there. Yeah. So we've got 4.5 hours basically tomorrow. I was reading from the back and I couldn't see what line we were on, but 4.5 hours.
4.5 hours from 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Is a long time, isn't it?
Say we did
with a couple of stops.
Yeah, so say every hour we stop for half an hour. That's manageable, isn't it? And that'd give us what? 2 hours of stops and 4 hours of riding. Gets us there 6 hours after 9 o'clock. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1,
3 o'clock.
Yeah, 3. I was like, how did you do that so fast? I don't believe. I thought you guessed. Yeah, and what time can you check it? 3 o'clock. So yeah, every hour we stop for 30 minutes, give or take. That's quite. I don't mind doing longer distances, to be honest. I think it's just the fact that, and we shouldn't be on the motorway.
No,
this is
that's
all
it,
off motorway.
So it'll all be easy, manageable riding with plenty of, I guess, resting for your arms, wrists, and sitting about because you might get to a traffic light, so you might get to a roundabout where you just put your feet down, relax your legs. Because I've got some cramp in my hips. I need to sort that out. Yeah. I'm an old man.
Your hips get a fair bit of work from what you missus.
She was making the most of it last week.
That's why you're so tired. I brought some electrolytes. I brought them for you. Yeah, so I was unsure as to whether this is going to be, this first video will be just day 1 and do 1 video per day, or whether this one, with it being a shorter section and just kind of setting off.
And UK roads as well, which you don't necessarily want to see.
Yeah. Whether this would stem into tomorrow.
I think it's been quite eventful actually today, hasn't it? So.
I think this video is going to be longer than I originally expected it to be. I thought I'd get 15 minutes worth of footage, but with all the moaning I've been doing, with the set off and the roundup and whatever, there's probably a decent video there for day 1. So I might try and just do 1 video per day, and it just kind of keeps it clean then as well. So.
And one thing we are going to be working on tonight after we've done this is the intercom system, because a little bit disappointed that to begin with it worked really well. We could hear each other very clearly and we got a good hour worth of talking, and then we stopped, we tried to reconnect and I think it did reconnect, but then we lost it, and then we again another hour or so riding went past with no intercom system. we tried to reconnect, and I don't think it really worked from there on really.
It's been a bit hit and miss, hasn't it, since then?
So, and then at one point it was you could hear me, but I couldn't hear a thing.
Yeah.
So we just need to connect it properly, I think, and
yeah,
find out what the issues were and solve them. Hopefully, next time, tomorrow, you'll hear us both consistently throughout the video.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it's what a change though. Like the ability to sort of chat to you. Like I've never missed it. I've never missed talking to anyone when I'm riding. I stop every hour, half an hour. But what a
difference.
Honestly, until it's one of those like latent needs, I think they call it. Until you've got it, you don't know you needed it, and that is exactly this.
And it wasn't just like chit-chatting about whatever. It was on the ride. We'd go past something. Oh, look at that! Oh, it was. Oh, and it would go into some other conversation, and it was just nice to have, wasn't it? And then I missed it when it wasn't there.
Yeah, well, I found as well I had to do less concentrating on, because I normally go in front, and not for any particular reason. I like it as well, I guess, and just. But I'm looking at you, and I'm looking at the distance, managing the pace sometimes as well, and like, is he up for going or is he not? Is he, because you get tired and you're not arsed and whatever. So to be able to just say, right, I'm fancying, let's make a bit of progress. Yeah, crack on. Right,
and then it was
good looking and.
Is there something past that car, and he'd go yeah, or no, and I'd go after that, and I wouldn't have to wait for a clear avenue of sight for me. He's already ahead. He knows there's nothing there. I can go.
It's very trusting of you.
Well, you're not going to fucking do me one.
Well, imagine that.
But
imagine there's nothing. That is interesting though. There's nothing coming. The next minute, a sidecar comes out, and I'm like, and then our intercom fails, and you have a fucking head on. But no, but I think, but you're right though. Like sometimes I've gone into a corner, and it's tightened up on me a little bit quicker than I thought. So just like let you know, not patronising people or anything, but just it's great. And again, the amount of videos I've done, the recent one, probably most recent to this, is the Triumph Tiger, where we're pulling the visor up, shouting at each other, trying to hear what the hell's going on, earplugs in, just to be able to have a chat and say, oh yeah, quite casually. I think is fantastic. So, and the guys, when I went to the Isle of Man, the guys were saying, you need to get yourself on the grey, and I'm like, yeah, for you, so you can chat, I'm alright. Spot on.
It's worth it.
And, on the way to yours in the morning, just listening to a bit of music. But not like having to put direct earphones in, which is a bit overkill. Just turn it up and down on the phone. Smashing out a London Grammar album, which was incredible. I love that band. So, right. I think we're going to finish the bottle of this. Probably go up to the top floor again. Might maybe take these. I don't really know. Yeah, actually, let's do that if you want. Do it now. Take these up. Take a few pics of the nighttime sky, and then get to bed.
Early night, yeah. Well, not early night anyway. It's way past my bedtime normally. It's 10:30. I'm asleep by now, so
yeah.
Whatever else extra is a bonus. I'm on holiday. I can do what I want. No kids to deal with.
Yeah.
Sorted.
Good stuff. Right. Catch you upstairs. We were just telling you we were going to come up and show you the midnight sky and stuff, and we were saying before, like how steady this boat is. I've hardly felt it move.
We set off 2 hours ago.
8:30,
yeah. Felt a single thing.
It's now 10 to 11, and because I made the joke before, like they've got air hockey and stuff, and I wondered, but you have a pool table on here. Obviously, not felt a thing move. I thought this is really calm waters. Anyway, walking up to the bar to just do our little midnight, I can still see a shitload of lights. And we're still in Hull. 2 hours, right? So believe it or not, there's a guy, apparently, well, it's confirmed, who strapped himself to a metal pole. There's a lot of like stanchion sort of poles for the sort of bridges and whatever that holds the dock together and whatever. And some pleb has fucking strapped himself to one, and we haven't left port yet. So,
we don't know where we're going.
Well, and I asked the barman, like, because there was no people around but him. I was like, what normally happens in it? Because I didn't know there was a man at the time. I thought we'd just maybe a bit late setting off, loading up or whatever. Can we make the time up? And we don't really know. I think the captain will make an announcement, but yeah, basically we're still in bloody Hull. So oh no, it's okay. Well, you can say hello if you want. I was going to say we met two German guys that are been to the Isle of Man as well, enjoying the culture. MT-09 and a Hayabusa, enjoying the sights. It's funny.
To be fair, they gave us the latest on what was actually happening. We had no clue.
Yeah, they told us what was going on.
We knew what was going on.
So probably not going to spend too much longer up here because it might be a good opportunity to get a few hours sleep, which we probably need.
We'll probably take another 2 hours in the morning before we get here.
Yeah.
Before we get to Rotterdam.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice actually.
So if we're up early enough, we can get a few shots maybe coming in. But I think I might try and get the sleep first. But yeah.
That's if we even set sail. We might be here till the morning in the Hull.
I just heard that the police are possibly going to come and try and get the guy away and whatever. But considering all of that's happened today, we've still been very fortunate to make the. Well, we would. I wonder if they could still board if we'd have rocked up now.
They wouldn't have let us.
No.
It's all closed up, isn't it?
So yeah, what an eventful day! Like everything that kind of could have gone wrong is going wrong, but we still kind of made the date, made the time, but not great. So anyway, this will be the end of it. We're going to finish our drinks and go to bed, and yeah, we'll catch you in Rotterdam hopefully tomorrow. If this comes here until the morning, we'll be.
What we're going to do?
Yeah.
We'll do a tour of the UK.
Well, we might be giving you a tour of Hull in about an hour, 10 hours. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.
Security incident which we had from shoreside prevent us from sailing has now been resolved. So that has now been resolved. I do apologise for this delay in our sailing this evening and arrival time tomorrow in Europe. That's approximately midday.
12 o'clock, midday. Great. There they are. So, latest we've just heard the tannoy there, not sure whether they heard it, it's a bit windy. They basically said we're getting into port midday. So
midday?
That yeah, that's what they said. So there's no, can't put his foot down, must be the emissions.
3 hours.
We've lost 3 hours because some little prick has strapped himself to the side of the boat.
Well, we can have a lie in there, can't we?
Oh, we're
going to have to get breakfast as well, I guess.
Oh, well, yeah, we've not booked.
So we're going to get some.
Right, so let's.
We should have had dinner and breakfast.
Should we get another bit?
If we can get one.
Another beer? Fuck it, should be open. Well, we'll see. We'll get another beer and midday is what he said? About midday, so 11, 12, 1.
Jesus, steam the fucker, get your engines going.